Hi everyone, this is Elite Dangerous Gravitate. I'm Commander Josky with the Dendarii Free Mercenary Fleet. You can find us on INARA, and our link to Discord is on our INARA page. I'm off to the bubble to work on prismatic shields. That'll take about a week or so. Oh, actually a month.
Incoming message.
Unclaimed weekly power bonus vouchers. Okay, we'll do that later. Rope. I guess Alcazar's Hope. That's where the other ship is. Great Phantom.
Detachment complete. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Frameshift drive charging.
Clear of the station. We hope to see you again, Commander.
Got it. I got hyperdicted. There's a swarm. Come on, FSD. There's a swarm on the radar. FSD clear, recharging. Okay, that's a low wake. Excellent. Excellent. Field neutralizer, low wake. Let's scan the system. Let's see. see what's in there. Where are we? We're still in Asterope. Okay, they didn't let me leave. Alright. Alright, let's try that again. Good thing I hit the neutralizer because there was a swarm. Wait, the Purgatory? I've been there. It's a different one. There is a prison out here at in the Pleiades. When I was doing the gap. The gap. I was gonna rescue passengers off of one of the burning stations out in the Witch Head, and I went in and I failed to locate the landing pad with everything going on, and the station destroyed me, and I got a wanted level deal or whatever. Everything happened all at once. After I paid my rebuy, I was in the Pleiades from the Witch Head. Let's grab the Phantom and head to the bubble. Jamison, get a ship that can fight in the Hazres. I'm going for the prismatic shields. I need to level up with Jasmina Duvall. Oh man, doesn't say him. So this one goes real quick. The smaller the planet, the quicker your descent. Okay? And this is a small planet, so you want to slow down. Night vision is... No. No, don't do that. Headlights. There we go. Ooh.
Orbital flight engaged.
See, you're right at the red. See that descent? It's gonna be real quick. Gravity well? Got some donuts here.
Code Dynamics Delta Foxtrot-Mike. Submit a request before docking and enjoy your visit.
Delta
Commander.
Foxtrot Mike. Good morning. Oh, that's awesome. There we go.
Access
Oh,
granted.
7.
Clear for landing on docking bay 07.
Keep the landing gear up. Monitor descent. On vector. $100.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Look at that nebula. Look at that. Man, that nebula's out today.
Descend to flight level 50.
On point. Touchdown. Alright, we will...
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
We're gonna go below to grab the other ship. Contacts. Why is that embossed? Oh, power contact. See the star? Ah. And they are Imperial. So I have a power contact. Oh wow, claim salary. Full system, current status, neutral, salary. You have no ceiling media materials to deliver. Prepare rope. Culture shots in the media team. Okay. Alright, so you can go and buy the propaganda and bring it here and drop it off. Okay, but I'll claim my salary. Controlling system, the hive, upkeep, expansion cost, 472 light years from headquarters. Alright. Interesting. I noticed that right away. It's got that icon over there. Shipyard. Now there was something about, wait a minute, there was something about the repair limpet. Utilities, core, optional. Collector, limpet, decontamination, repair limpet. So I'm supposed to ditch the repair limpet. And get, get a meta alloy hull reinforcement. Put the swap to the decontamination. Alright, that gives us a size 2, and then I would go with the 5, get rid of that, and get the really small cargo bay. I think I'm gonna replace that 5 cargo rack with something else. The trick here, folks, is to do it before I go off on a month in the bubble and forget what I'm doing with this ship. But I don't think they have a lot of selection out here. Meta alloy hull reinforcement doesn't provide. It gives you the whole reinforcement buff, but it doesn't give you any of the perks, kinetic, thermal, and explosive. It does give you the +3 caustic, okay, and the 351. Then you've got your modules and your standard issue. $360. Okay. And it's a 5E, it's not a D. The Guardian shield deal, and they don't have that. They don't have any Guardian stuff out here. So we'll put the, well, meta alloy gives me the caustic. It'll go slower. And give me the 351, and it's a D. I'm gonna go with that. And that brought integrity above 3,000. Okay. And then over here we're gonna ditch the repair limpet. Store it because I don't know what's available out here, and then grab a cargo rack. 4 slots. So that'll give me four limpets. That's plenty. And you want the cargo rack to pick up stuff. So you need at least one cargo capacity. Alright, I'm done with that ship. And then we'll grab the other ship and get out of here. Crate Phantom, go. Get back to the bubble. Cordial, Merope Expeditionary Fleet, Serious Mining. Supposedly Sirius is not. I'm 41% master. Okay. Status. Everything's checking out. Alright, good to go. I can make limpets. Alright, so I could check this out. Carrier decommission. Multi-crew session report. Bonnie Hobbs. Weekly power bonus vouchers. Such and such. We'll leave that. Alright, Jamison. We gotta grab a combat ship. 425. 8 jumps. Let's get on it. Get going. Time check. 1407.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Make way for oncoming traffic.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The quickest way out of the gravity well, that's the highlighting in the radar on the dash, center dash. Now, see, there's the gravity well right there. We've just left the gravity well. The quickest way out is 90 degrees from the surface. I'm gonna try for a, and it goes, M-class. And we're right by the surface.
Ready to engage. 3, 2.
Out of there. Eight jumps, so I only need to scoop a couple of times. Really? Okay, spamming the, another hyperdiction. Spamming the, what do you call it? I missed it. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. So, what I need to do is put the, it left. Okay, where is it? Okay, this ship doesn't have the... doesn't have... Okay, it doesn't have the neutralizer. 8 jumps. Let's get going.
Frameshift drive charging.
So they pulled us back out into Merope. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Radio check.
Hello,
Hi.
Complete.
Morning.
how are you this evening?
Good. Oh, yeah, good evening.
Well, no, actually, hang on a minute. I don't want to crash into the snow. I'm just heading towards a nav beacon.
I'm headed to the bubble.
Yeah, I came back
Okay.
earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to cash in get your money for being a member of that power.
Okay, I did that.
You've got your 10,000 credits or whatever it is.
I think it was 1,000. I'd have to. It might
Yeah,
have
not a
been,
lot
might have
anyway,
been
because
1,000.
you haven't earned anything. But yeah, you get paid just for being a member.
Mm-hmm. And I'm headed to the bubble, Jameson, to get a comparable combat zone Hazres ship.
Okay. I'm just
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm just getting some materials.
Okay. So I might.
I can link up with you when you get here.
Excuse me. It's morning and I'm having the donuts and coffee.
Nice. Although I was never a donut person.
Complete.
Although when I was growing up, donuts only came in one type, and that was with jam in them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not good. 5 minutes. Well, that's all a long way out. I was looking at high-grade emissions,
Okay.
but I've just looked to see, because I actually want
Frameshift drive charging.
civil unrest, go pirate hunting.
Oh, really?
But when I take out boom, everything disappears. Yeah, nothing. I'll have to have a look on INARA, but yeah, I've selected. I took it off of Exegius for materials hunting, although it's not strictly correct actually. But a list of, I'll share it with you, but it's not. I've not found it particularly accurate. But it says core dynamic composites, system allegiance, federation, faction state, election or none, etc., etc., etc.
Right.
I've not found those particularly accurate.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Some things like outbreak, pharmaceutical isolators, independent or alliance in an outbreak, you just don't find them. So it's just as well to just go to Boom and pick up whatever and cross trade. Although
I need a few of those.
Yeah, it only says independent or alliance for Boom, but that's not right. I've been in a Imperial gets you Imperial shielding, so not an election, but a boon. And if you're going Federal, it gets you proto-radiological alloys and proto-heat radiators in boom. So yeah, it's not exactly right.
Well, I'm interested in all of that, because after doing the Thargoid ship, I did some trading and swapping at the tech broker, and a lot of my necessary materials are very low. Manufactured materials are very low.
Yeah, so the short version is just put state boom up, and then just bang in, scan the nav beacon, and then look for high-grade emissions. You're looking for at least 20, but preferably 30 minutes. It should be 20 minutes left on the clock when you get there. At least 20 minutes left on the clock when you got there, so you can do the frontier flop out of the game and back in again.
Okay. And
but it's not something we can do. I mean, we can do it together, as in just talking like we are now, but we can't go to the same location.
I see.
Because we could. Well, I don't know actually, but it all gets cocked up anyway. Because yeah, I think we both get access to the same material, but because you turn in your computer on and off all the time anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
So we can, when you get here, we can both do this at the same time and just chat, but we won't actually be holding hands in whatever system.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I need to get some. So if you want to do this as well, then it's fine. We can do it together, but together like we are now, rather than actually flying in a formation.
Yeah, I'm always forgetting manufactured materials. There's a bunch of ships I don't have, and having those materials is very handy. I used to get pharmaceutical isolators at Dav's Hope.
What, grade 5?
Running the circuit.
What, by trading up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't do that, you want to trade across.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I'm not a fan of relogging. I did it a long time ago with the CEOS long hauls and doing the Federation rank to get all the missions. I also did CEOS and Sothis for Federation. So I'm not a fan of
you can't do that anymore.
Well, it kind of takes...
No, you can't flip the board on that.
Yeah, right.
But
can you? But you can flip the board at Dav's Hope, as far as I know. And it'll
I mean,
they
know about it, otherwise they would, and they could take it out if they wanted to, and they're not taking it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, even if you just fly around and then gather what there is, you're still getting 3 to 5 times 3 grade 5 materials.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I did it for a long time. I would just
I'll
go
do
hunting them and then jump system to system. But I mean, it's up to you how much of a purist you want to be. But some of this stuff you can't do without doing it. So,
right.
I say, why not? You should be able to tell me that I can't buy tin. To me, you've decided to break reality. You know, why would you not be able to buy tin? So if I can get stuff by doing it, if the game mechanic allows it, then I'm happy to do it. You're not using any cheating software. To be fair, you are using an exploit. It is an exploit, but you're not employing a cheat mechanic. You're not hurting anybody but yourself, if they want to say it that way.
Yeah.
But I think it's just.
it's a different perspective on it. Put it a different perspective on the game. It takes out the immersion side of it somewhat, and it
Well,
starts
so
to
much
get
does.
very gray in
If you can mine it
terms.
and you can sell it, but you can't buy it, that breaks immersion for me. I mean, we all have our own limits.
Right.
I mean, actually, I absolutely hate, and they're different. You know, I absolutely can't abide piracy. I can't abide players pulling other players out of super crews for any reason. If you want to do combat with PvP, there's a facility in place for that. Go there. Don't impose it on somebody else who doesn't want to do it. So, you know, but you're not that fussed about that. I am. I think it's really a horrible thing to do. So you're welcome to think that doing the frontier flop is a horrible thing to do. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong.
Yeah.
But for myself, I'm quite happy to do it.
So I'm gonna leave the weapons on the. So now changing weapon style. Changing weapon style and going with the gimbal beams and the gimbal.
Yeah, but if you're
projectile weapons. Wait, I don't have any of that.
Gargoyd scouts, you need turrets.
Yeah.
Because they're all over the place. There's no way you're going to keep up with them. Turrets are. I've got AX turrets on my Crate Mark II.
Well,
I've got a gimbal on my multi-cam.
By changing my fighting style, I now am lacking engineered weapons. So now I'm going to be doing all this, and it's fun. So yeah, materials, everything. I'm going to need a lot of stuff to engineer weapons for the gimbal and go with that. So there's plenty.
In unlocking all those 4 engineers in Colonia, I used up a lot of materials. And then engineering the blunderbuss type chieftain. I used up a lot of materials, so I'm on empty on a few. Although it's not taking me too long to refill now. I could do an engineer on. I'm not doing well here.
See, I've never flown a. I've never owned a Fer-de-Lance. You know, there's a lot of ships I've never used or flown.
Yeah, I want to get a Fer-de-Lance. I'll get a Fer-de-Lance next. But what I'm trying to do is rather than, I mean, like you, I've got a bit of money. I've got 4.5 billion, but I don't want to just buy ships and have them sat there. So I buy a ship. I get it how I want it.
Same here. Oh!
And then I might think about getting another ship.
I've got a Mamba. I may, you know, if I'm gonna go do this leveling, I may just be flying the Mamba.
Bad turning circle. Oh no, you're not carrying the curve because you're not doing the frontier flop. So yeah, you could do in anything. The chieftain is not bad. That's got a good turning circle for the way I do it. Although I'm in the Python, so I can have 3 limpets.
Oh, you know what? Well, I fitted a ship. I did go through after you showed me the how to get those. You know, scan the nav beacon, go to the high res or the high high grade. I took the because I have my Colonia ship, it's the Crate Phantom. I had my
That's got a good turning circle on it as well.
Got. Wait, it was the Asp Explorer. Gosh, I couldn't think of it. Asp Explorer, and I fitted it with for combat. Gimbaled multis and beam lasers, and then it's fitted to go out. It's got a pretty good jump range, and it's fitted to go get these materials that we're talking about. So if there's combat interdictions, or sometimes there's ships at these locations, you never know.
Yeah, they don't generally attack you at the beacon. They'll scan you. As long as you're not carrying anything, they're never going to attack you.
But anyway, I fitted the Asp Explorer to go out and get. It's a material collecting ship. That's what I've got it dedicated for now.
Yeah, I'm using the Python.
You got the Python.
I mean, if anybody, if I get jumped, then by an NPC, I'll be able. I won't run away. I'll turn and fight in this. This is set up for combat.
So I'm at Jameson.
Well, I've got to tell you, I'm not doing well finding high-grade emissions at the minute. I've jumped to a few systems. So here's one. They're all a really long way out, though.
Are you in the Pleiades?
No, I'm in the bubble.
You're in the bubble.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. The Mamba. I don't want to do any. I don't want to. I don't want to be sitting and outfitting for a half hour right now. So.
No.
Let me grab the ship.
Any ship does it.
Yeah. Let me.
All you need is you need limpets and you need a limpet controller. You're done.
I'll grab the ship that I. Now to go help Jasmine, or to go. If I'm gonna go after the prismatic shields, and that involves combat, which helps my rank.
No, you don't need to do anything for the minute. You don't need to do anything for another 2 weeks.
When I go to do that, I've got the Mamba as a viable option. Okay.
But you can do it. You can either do it running cargo, or you can do it running, or you can do combat. As I say, I worked out a way to do cargo that was quite painless, actually. Although that, I think there is a little. Well, no, there actually isn't an advantage to building up to it, really. Yeah, but yeah, I did this guy in the Anaconda, and I went directly to the headquarters and just did fortification, and so I just picked the next one over, and then I found one. If it wasn't the next one over, not very far, it was a single jump that had really good trade material.
Yep.
So I was doing it while making money, even though I was buying.
So where are you right now?
It says at the top of your screen.
Oh, there we go.
You got back to Jameson. I mean, whatever it says at the top of the screen. Mazzazoni 2.
Mazzazoni 2. All right, I'm on my way.
Mazzazoni 2. So I've found one here, a long way out. It's got 33 minutes left on it.
I'm one jump away. I'm launching.
It didn't pull me out.
Limpets on board. All systems go. ETA 3 minutes.
Okay, why did that one?
Landing restraints lifted. Moderate speed on exit.
I've got a good jump range, 32 limpets, and this Asp Explorer is my hot ticket for materials.
There's 32 minutes left on this one. Labour of Nagazzi, Stakes War. Remaining time 32 minutes. I'm just dropping in now.
Copy.
Okay, see what I've got. See what they've got.
Tim Ford.
Although it changes, to be honest. it's not always exactly the same thing when you look at it. But yeah, this is fine, right? So that's cool. Oh, nice material, military grade alloys, all of them. 2, 3, 4.
In system. Do I need to scan the nav?
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Disengaged.
Okay, right. I'm gonna do jump out of the game and jump back in again. Yeah, I said on the thing, if you want to put the invite to Discord on your stream, so if people want to come on and ask questions rather than type them up, it's up to you, your style.
Okay, I didn't get that. What was the...
I put a link to the Discord on your Discord, so you can just cut and paste it.
Oh, and put it on the, the channel, the Elite Dangerous, stream descriptions now has the, Dendarii Free Mercenary Fleet, INARA page link, and, yes, and I'll add the, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. So,
very good. No, we'll have to get Steve to tell us how I give you admin credentials so that you can invite people and throw them off. But that link there, that's a permanent invite.
okay. Okay, I got the data.
Frameshift drive
So I'll have about 28 minutes left on it. It's the closest one anyway. It's a long way out, but coming
Okay,
back
so...
for my second bite. Yeah, this is where it goes a bit weird because I left, it's killed our wing.
Wing beacon.
Oh,
Also, I've got my wing beacon on.
Yeah, I'll put mine back on, but just so you can see where I am. But
I don't have a wing.
yeah, I'll just do it this once. No,
Okay.
it's not unreachable at the minute. I'll put my wing beacon on, but I'm not sure you'll even get it because we're not in a wing at the minute. But I went to invite you to my wing again, but it's saying unreachable, and I'm cocking up because I'm trying to do too much at once. Yeah, times of the essence on this. You've just got to do it.
All right. So should I just
I'll
target
go.
one?
Yeah. Well, there's only a few, and I'm at the closest, so that's where it is. But we don't need to be in each other's pockets.
No.
So just
Distress call. Let me hit
we're doing
the
our
filter.
own thing together
Right.
on comms, but apart.
Gotcha.
But that's fine. That makes no
Okay.
difference.
Convoy. I'm looking for that high grade. I'm filtering the. I don't show a high grade, unfortunately.
Then you need to jump to the next system. You just need to just keep jumping from boom to boom to boom, and then scanning the nav beacon, and then look for a high grade. If it's not there, I've just been to 4 without any. It happens from time to time. Steve got disillusioned with it. He thinks it's broken because he tried a few and then didn't get one, and he's not been in since for me to just say no. It's just the way it is, you know. Sometimes every single one you jump to has got high grade emission, and sometimes quite close in.
Well,
sometimes you have to jump to a few, and sometimes they're always a long way out.
I was...
Just look at the draw.
Yeah. You never know. I was super hyped. I was really hyped up. I had my ship all ready to go, and I went out to the Guardian sites, you know, by myself. I didn't have, you know, and got out there, and I'm doing all that, triggering all the stuff, fighting the Sentinels, and then could not, for the life of me, get up to the...
Oh yeah, you said
the main
with
the main altar to drop. I couldn't get up there, and after about a week, my interest and the hype, everything wore off. It became a job to try to get up there, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. And I went on sabbatical for 5 months.
Well, that's exactly why I wanted to get you away from scout hunting, because the other people I've heard, they say if you get too focused on an objective, you just grind to get that objective, and when you get it, you just like, oh, I'm done.
Yep.
You mustn't let yourself get dragged in too deep.
Okay, I got a high grade. It's 6,000 light seconds out.
Yeah, how long have you got on the clock?
39 remaining. So I stayed in system and it appeared. 39 minutes. Yeah,
that's good.
Okay, I'm running. And let me see if there's any closer.
They're always a long way out.
Yeah.
Well, the first one you came to on the list is the closest one.
Yep.
By definition.
That's it. Okay.
I used to ignore them this far out, but they're not quite so common sometimes, so you just got to take them when you find them.
I'm in Mazzoni.
Now that I flip in and out, then I don't care that it's so far out, because it's not as though I'm coming all this way out and getting 5. If it's a long time on the thing, then I'm going to top up.
Okay.
From 60 to 100 on whatever grade 5 it is, and then go and trade them.
Well,
fill up on limpets and then carry on again.
I will. Well, I think I can fire 1 limpet. And
why?
To stay out longer.
Yeah, but
let me see. I know I'm just a proposition. Let me see. Planetary.
Yeah. Well, if you're doing it your way, then yeah. If you're doing it my way, then
what's your way? Fire all limpets capable.
I fire them all off, and then I'm out, and then I'm back in again, and I fire them all off, and I'm out, and I'm back in again.
Okay.
And I carry 30 odd. I never use them all. I go and then trade, fill up my limpets again, and then I'm back out the door. And in a lot less time than it used to be. You've
collector. I've got a 3A limpet collector, so I'm not sure how many limpets that's gonna.
2, I think. 3.
Really, 2?
But it might even be 1.
Detailed surface
see what you've got. You know what you got when you fire them off.
Yep. Discovery
I don't think there is a grade 4, so yeah, it must be. The grade 3 must be 2.
I've got a frame shift wake scanner, so
you don't want that. Well, you don't need that. I want to see. You have to take it off, although that's heavy.
Oh, loop of shame. Oh man, messing with the. I was messing with the firing order. So yeah, I'll do the relogging, you know, so it...
Yeah.
So
just
we're not going to be...
You have to go back into the group to start with, so just go back into the group. If you go into any other, it's a different system layout, and the instant won't be there.
Okay, grab the stuff. I got 35 minutes plus. So...
Yeah. So
We'll maintain voice comms, no problem. So I'll just do my relogging till I exhaust this.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I've
Okay,
been in and
okay.
out a few times while we've been talking.
All
And
right.
then you hit your cruise control, you don't touch anything, and then you hit your boost to jump into cruise control. Go into your navigation panel, hit the nearest one, and spin around, and then there it is again.
Dropping in. All right. All right. So what is available? What is here? Proto-alloys. Proto-radioalic.
Don't care what they are. Just fire off your limpets. Doesn't really matter.
Cargo scoop
I don't even bother looking. Oh, there you go. I've got a full, whatever that was.
deploying limpet drone.
Okay, Tim 4.
So I can now go to. I'm going
Two
back.
limpets
Crazy
are. They're going to work. They're bringing in the stuff. Cargo scoop check. All right. Let me fly a little bit closer.
No space for material. What's the last one? Is that all of them? Right, so I'm full. So I use
And I've got 3 more. So that one was giving me 5 materials.
yeah. I
That's
use
pretty
Wibird.
good.
In Heberi, Wibird is not very far out. So that's where I go when I'm near Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm off to 2 jumps. Heberi
Okay.
to trade my material.
Cargo scoop retracted.
So I will relog. So I have to go to desktop, huh?
Yeah, all the way out to desktop and then back in again.
All right.
Back
I don't
into
mind
group,
it.
'cause
I don't mind
that's
it
where
if
you
we're
were.
talking. I think if I'm solo, I would go for the immersion, you know, and not want to relog.
Well, it's the way I always did it. I didn't realise you could do it this way. I
Yeah.
think it was Exegius that showed me how to do it this way.
It just gets really boring as
Yeah, it
compared
is,
to
but-
flying around and looking at stuff.
Well, I never even did material gathering for. I must have been playing for a year, maybe, before I even started engineering anything.
Yeah, I'm real, like even fleet carriers, I don't just jump in with something new. I kind of let it simmer, let them do some, you know, get the bugs out if there are any, and then work my way up. I've basically a late show to anything new.
Well, I always am, because I always wait until I can afford it. So I always get, when I buy the game, I always get the game in the best state it could be. Or avoid them, because nobody plays it anymore. So I go, okay, that's no good. Although I've never been a multiplayer guy, to be honest. This is the first time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to engage.
With the hub.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Lock signal source.
I'm liking this Super Cruise Assist ships of incredible speed thing. That's saved a lot of time.
This time only 3.
They're I was told that we always got exactly the same thing for that location, but it's not true. I've had different amounts and I've had different materials.
Yeah, so like 3,
But
I'm just gonna
generally it's the same thing.
launch 1 collector. I'm right by them. See, it's one... With there only being 3 and the ship's right by them, in this instance, I'm just gonna let the 1 limpet do it and then get out. See,
Times of the essence.
he's already
that clock
grabbing
keeps
1.
ticking.
He's already got
Yeah,
the
but that
last
clock
1,
keeps
it's
ticking.
in.
It's up to you, but I don't care. If there's only 3, I'll still fire off 3 limpets because the enemy is tight. Limpets are 100 credits each. Just get them out there. As long as you're carrying enough. And if you weren't carrying enough, why weren't you? Get some more.
Back to desktop.
Right then. Contact. Material trader. Okay, what's in dire need? Nothing now, really.
No more donuts. See, folks come on stream when I'm just finishing, so my hours are not optimal hours for viewers. Okay, private
The way it
group.
is.
Yeah.
I maxed out on something. I can't see what it was.
Drive charging.
Uh-huh.
Ready to engage.
Oh, there we are. Military grade alloys. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Cool. That's topped up so I can transfer them
I
across.
turned down my mic, in Discord. I
Yeah.
reviewed the portions of the stream from yesterday, and the mic was real harsh, so I turned it down to 80%. Does it sound... Are you noticing any difference?
Well, no complaints. It sounds good to me.
Okay.
Oh, I sold too many then. That's right.
Okay.
You'll be right.
Collector limpets expired, so I fired a limpet and I guess it collided with the other limpet. That's all I can think of.
Well, there's wreckage out there. Sometimes it gets caught on that.
Yeah. Well, it's bringing in... There's the last piece. What's the time? I'll check the time on this next one. So you change systems when you max out proto-radioalic alloys.
When I max out, I immediately go to the material trader with the cub in Javier, and then because if you then go to the next one and it turns out that it's full of the thing that you've just maxed out on, you've just wasted time, haven't you?
Well, I don't think I'll max out today. I just looked at what I got. Oh, wait, stay in. Okay, relogging. Yeah, so I can trade if I don't have a engineering that needs proto-radiolic, I can trade it for what I do need if I'm gonna work on weapons and armaments and things like that, yeah?
Yeah.
With a different ship, because, like, I don't have a Fertilance. That looks like that would be fun to take to the CZ locations, Hazres locations, working for the Imperials to get the prismatic. You see?
Yeah.
So, anyway, this is constructive gameplay. I've always... A lot of what I do in this game, I research out a game, I'm at work, or I'm doing, during the day. I'll do research. And then I drop into game, and I've played this way from when I first started. I drop into the game, boots on the ground, let's go. And I've got a specific idea of what I'm going to do, and it usually involves a minimum of two things, two birds with one stone, so to speak.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to teach Steve to do.
Yep.
You know, so like he's going on there.
You want to go for...
He likes exploring, so I'm saying, okay, well, take your exploration back to that station that you need to be allied with to get the second engineer. And
exactly.
He's been ignoring me on it, but like I say it a lot because I have to remind myself there is no wrong way to play the game. That's the way he wants to play it. That's the way he wants to play it. But I give my advice. He takes it. He doesn't take it. Up to him.
Yeah. Now I wait for it to say high grade and then give me the time before I drop out. I got 23 minutes plus.
No, don't. You're throwing time away. You'll know when it runs out.
Oh my gosh.
Just keep going round and around and around, and then when it no longer appears, you go, oh, okay. Now it's time to go to the next one or to go to the material trader. Right. Yeah, okay. You're throwing away time then. You're husbanding your limpets, and you're checking on the time every time.
Okay.
I mean, if you're that concerned about it, why don't you just put your timer on your mobile phone?
I didn't want to do things so abruptly that it would prompt a glitch or something. So I guess everything's fine.
No.
Okay.
I am boom 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 boom. I'm smooth line.
All right.
So if I haven't hit a glitch, there isn't one. Because I am the minute the last one goes, I hear that. The minute I hear that chunk sound, I'm already logging off.
Jeez.
I don't close my hatch. Nothing. The minute I hear that last limpet comes back and goes chunk, I'm out.
Okay.
And I'm starting the cycle again. Yeah, don't slow down for anything. 80 seconds is your enemy, nothing else. Don't husband your limpets. Just buy more. You know, and time does its own thing. You don't need to check on time.
Okay.
You'll know you've run out of time because it just isn't there anymore. So you're in Super Cruise. Well, okay, that's fine. And then you decide what to do. But I would always go back to the trader, even if I don't max out, because you're still getting yourself in your best position possible for the other place. Now, if you then go into your inventory to see what the score is, well, you're wasting time. So you might as well just go straight to the trader, do it there, and then away again.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So when this honey hole expires, I'm gonna go to the trader.
Straight to the material trader.
Got it.
Have you already got the closest one to Jameson logged in?
I'm out.
It's Wigberg pub at Javier.
Mazavani.
and it's not very far out, so you know it's a nice. The minute you jump in at the star, you're not very far away from it.
Shoot.
So I always use that. And because I've come out of
My brakes
Of
didn't
Jameson.
kick in.
even if I've jumped to a few locations, it's never more than 2 jumps away. So it's point again, you're wasting time looking for the closest one. I just immediately go there.
Yeah, my I didn't
By the
hit the
ti-
brakes in time on this one, so I'm a few
Yeah.
seconds out.
It happens. But yeah, by the time you've located the closest one, you would have been at the one that wasn't quite the closest anyway, you know?
Okay.
What's the phrase? Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So,
Smooth as
Yeah,
fast,
don't keep looking for the best. Just what you know. I know Wheatberg. I know it's a good amount, the right amount of light seconds from the drop in.
Yep.
I know I'm not very far away from it, so that's where I'm going. Boom.
Okay. Getting the materials. And this will make engineering fun.
Oh, cool. High grade emission. Only 720 light seconds. Oh, it's only 2 minutes 30 seconds. How will I even bother with that then? Next.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not got any time in it, just don't even bother.
Okay.
It was teasing me by having it nice and close. Right, what's this one? 4,000. 30 minutes. Cool. I'll be there within 5 minutes maximum. So that gives me 25 seconds on station. I'll
Yeah.
be there in less. I'll have 25 minutes, I reckon.
2 limpets out, 3 materials. Standing by to relog. So, always having grade 5, 10 rolls, whatever, 11 rolls.
Sometimes they're grade 4. But like I find one that's like grade 5 and grade 4 on the same line. But that's okay if you've got a long time. You can pretty much max out both of them
Well, I'm
if
trying.
you're at the right level. So I top off at 60 grade 5 and 100 grade 4.
Yeah.
And when I drop into the one that's got, I think it's proto heat radiators or something, and then it's the grade 4 and 5 on that line, that they both pretty much max out at the same time.
Okay. And going to the material trader, one, it's beneficial to know what weapons you've been looking at and always having that heavy-duty armor engineering capability for a ship that you might want to engineer. It's always good to have that ready to go. Maybe a long-range FSD. Those are handy. You know, grade 5.
I just top everything off, so I go grade 1 I have 250, grade 2 200, grade 3
Okay, so
150.
these I'm primarily getting proto heat radiators. So when I do, this will save time later. This will save me time later. So since we're on the subject, I'm at the let's say I'm at the trading screen, and I scroll down to proto heat radiators because that's what I'm picking up right now.
Yeah.
And it says I've got, let's say I get 50 today, and I'm going to trade them. Where would I trade them to? Would I trade them down?
I always trade down.
Okay.
Never trade up. Trade down your
Got the
line
brakes.
because that's the cheapest.
Trade down.
So-
Okay.
Yeah. So when I've got the 250, 200, 150, 100, 60, then I
Okay.
start looking to go along the line. If I've got something that's really, really low, like I did have, I had one that was down to like 10. So I then cross-traded with that and I filled that up.
Okay.
But fill up the line to maximum first before you start looking to cross-trade. Unless you notice that you've got something that's really critically low. So I would maybe want to ensure that I had at least 20 of everything.
Uh-huh.
You know, it all depends on your starting point. I mean, I always top up. So I never get, this is as low as I've ever been because I did 4 engineers in one go. And then I've engineered the hell out of this chieftain as well. So I got
Chieftain.
really low.
Okay.
Yeah, for this blunderbuss ship.
Are you taking?
But yeah, even then, you know, one run and I got the whole line 1 to 5 all to the levels that I wanted. So then I was looking to cross trade. So I just look up the line. Once I've got my levels, I never go below that number. I just look up and see which the lowest one is and do it. However, look at the biological, whatever it is, that line that they never come up. So always give them preferential treatment when you're cross trading. The same for focus crystals, that line. You can get them on missions such as the passengers.
Right, that's where I was getting them. Yeah. So I'm pretty stocked up with them.
But you're still quicker doing it this way and just trading them in. So I give priority to the biotech or whatever it is, to that line. I get those numbers up when I'm cross trading, and then I look at doing the focus crystals line, and then I just top up whatever's the lowest.
Okay, so you don't go to DAVs anymore. You don't use DAVs.
If I fancy doing it just because I fancy screaming around the circuit,
right?
That would be the only reason. I wouldn't go there specifically to get material. However, trading, if you've got none of that bottom stuff, you might do it because you're losing to trade. So if you just want to go and do a few runs round, maybe. But I think it's just as efficient to do it in combat. So I do my grade 1 and 2, sort of 3 materials through combat, and I look after the grade 5 and 4 materials through this method, and so 3 gets sort of poor neighbour, but I will go from either end for 3.
I got a bug. I don't have left panel.
Oh, I've never had that.
Oh wait, there's nothing on my left panel. My right panel works. My left panel is gone.
Don't know, mate.
Okay, let me drop out. I dropped out.
The only time I can't see my left panel.
No, I don't have left panel. I've got comms. I've got SRV. I've got modules, fire groups. My left panel is blacked out.
Well, just log out and log back in again. It'll fix it, I'm sure. If in doubt, just turn it off and turn it on again. That's a universal fix for everything.
Doubt. I mean, you look at it. There's just a blacked out area where the where it would be.
Have you deselected everything?
No, there wasn't even the trim. Not even the little border lines. Nothing. Just a black area where the UI
I wouldn't worry about it. I would
no
just turn
UI.
off and turn on again.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Left panel had no UI. No UI. No tabs. No orange highlighting. Nothing.
So log off and log on again then.
Yes. Yes, that's waiting for the splash screen. Log on.
No, actually, now you say that, they're doing quite well at the minute. I've not been. I shouldn't really jinx it, but yeah, I've not been crashed out as system for a while.
I was
actually.
doing everything as quickly as possible.
Don't worry about it. It's not because of what you're doing. It's something else. I've never had that issue. It's just it's a bug because it's a bug. It's not because of what you're doing. Yeah, I've not been had a server crash for a while now. How about you? I was getting loads for a while.
Okay, I have left panel again. Oh,
there you go.
and I don't have the what you call it. I don't have the I don't have the high grade I was milking.
Did you go in the wrong? Well, it's probably timed out.
Yeah.
So next location. Well, your next location is the materials trader.
Okay.
See what you won.
Okay. And what was the name? You had a special one lined up.
I'll give you the
Fong Wang Akandi.
Hang on. Let me just flip round and get my things out, and I'll give you a squadron link.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
It's Hevari, and it's Weiberg Hub. Don't ask me to spell it.
Havari, okay.
It's Weiberg Hub, but it's the closest station
Hodak?
to the
Did you say
entry
Hodak?
point anyway. Heavy area, something like that.
Okay.
For some reason, it reminds me of Havana, Cuba, but it's not spelled remotely that way. I just think it.
Okay.
Mine's
Hotel Alpha Victor. Hotel Alpha Victor.
No. I think it's Echo. Right, hang on.
Oh, okay. Hotel Echo Victor.
Hang on.
Alpha Romeo India, probably.
There we go. Right. Share with squadron. Boom. Share. Send in. There you go.
All right.
Should have a green tag.
Back to map. Oh, I see it.
And there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll take a photo of my navigation list that I have.
And you're in Logani. Is that are you farming Logani?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't go looking on INARA because by the time you found the closest one and you just faffed about for 10 minutes, you would have already been there 3 times over.
Okay. 2 jumps out. So, when I get to the trader, all I gotta do is verify on the line that the... Oh, I need to remember...
I go down the line left to right. Yeah,
okay.
Horizontal line. And then when that's full, I then look to cross-trade vertical, but well,
I need to remember what I was farming just now, and that was the proto...
No, you don't. Because when you get there, you look at the numbers, and anything above those magic numbers, 250, 200, it's not hard to remember. They're all 50s. Apart from, I find that you can go a bit higher on grade 5. I always keep 60. So if you've got more than 60 in grade 5, trade it.
Okay.
If you've got more than 100 in grade 4, trade it.
It sounds like you've got a really good system in place, and I'm anxious to learn that system and have it be like where I just go and do it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I'll send you a screenshot so you can.
It sounds like a lot of fun because you've got this system in place for you. You don't have to think about it too much. You just you just go and do it, and that's fun.
And they're all the same for all the materials apart from
scanning the system.
Raw materials. And the reason is that if you go mining for a while, then you get an awful lot of grade 1 materials. So I go down to I don't have 250 in raw materials. I stop at 230 because I always max out when I go mining.
Weiberg Hub. Yep. Is that the one?
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
All right, 10-4.
That's the Badger. but I have all my pre-tabs, and they're all numbered logically, so that I always know exactly where I'm looking. I'll take a screenshot of my navigation panel so you get the idea.
Yep. You've got an MO. Folks will say, what's
I've got
an
a
MO?
system. Yeah, so I've got
Method
01,
of
so it's
operation.
always at the top. 01 dash home dash Jameson Memorial, bang. 01A dash home, because it's my home system.
Why
So
am
know
I
it's the
flagged
closest
as
thing to my home.
hostile? Wait a minute. It
Don't
shows.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Oh.
it. Nobody's going to attack you.
It's because
It's
I'm
because
with
you're-
the Deval.
You're
or-
Empire and you're in a Federation system. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
wow.
Nobody will attack you.
Nobody will attack me. My ship is hostile.
Unless I get there.
Wow. I'm a
Yes, I have all the
hostile.
different material traders that are closest to Jameson. But by closest, I also take into account how many light seconds they are from the jumping point. Yeah, so they're nice and quick. And
Okay.
then I have the closest Tazres, and I have the closest interstellar traders, and then I'm on to the next item.
You've got it. You've got this whole thing sorted out.
I'm a very anal person.
Sorted out MO.
My life's on Excel, mate. It's
Take note of speed restrictions, Commander. Slow down.
Take
I've
note
got
of
loads of
speed
worksheets
restrictions.
and everything cross-references. It's very sad, but other people do Sudoku. At least mine is productive.
Yeah.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Okay. Shipyard maintenance. Oh, restock.
But yeah, when I'm doing this, I don't get distracted by anything. I don't even go into. I don't really even care what the material is. I don't go and look in my inventory to see how I'm doing. You know, it will get there.
Okay.
I'm getting the material that I'm getting, and I'll get as much of it as I get. So what's the point in looking? I'm just
Okay.
wasting time.
Okay, so I'm at
So
the
I-
screen. I'm at the screen. And
Yeah, so just see what's. Look in your grade 5 and your 4. Just scan up and down the line to see what you've got that's above 60 or above 100 in 4.
nothing.
Wow, you must have been at 0.
I was very low. I traded a lot of stuff to get the ships engineered. So yeah,
Okay then. What I would do
maybe
then?
I shouldn't be here. Maybe I
is-
should be out collecting.
Well, you wouldn't go and collect more, but what I would do, as you're already there, is I would just look at and see if you've got anything that's just ridiculously low.
Yeah,
So if you got something that's like under 10,
yeah.
then transfer something across that's, although you might not have got to 60. If you got something that's up to 50, you know, just maybe I'll just get that up to 10.
Okay,
Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I must have maxed out and not realised it. I've thrown out my Olympics.
Okay. I don't have a
So I'm
whole
coming over
lot.
there now.
I don't have a whole lot. Now you said
No, I'm full anyway, so I'm coming to.
so. When I look at alloys, I was picking up proto-radioalic alloys. You're saying it doesn't matter, so. But I'm
Yeah,
not
you just
full.
pick up whatever it is.
I'm not full.
You don't care.
So why
Yeah,
don't
that's
I
only because
trade?
you were so low.
Why don't I trade these proto-radiolic and get the phase alloys, galvanizing, salvaged, get everything up over there. So when I do come back, I'll be trading up to another tier.
Because you don't know what you're gonna get when you get there. I mean, it's normally
Oh,
within
then
a certain
I'll leave it
confine.
alone then.
Yeah,
Here's
just-
what I'll do.
If you're below your limits,
Yeah,
and you're not about to start trading, and you're not about to start engineering,
just hang on to
then
it.
don't trade anything
Yeah,
across.
I'm
Yeah,
not
if you're
gonna
below your
trade.
limits and everything, I mean,
Got me
I
limpets.
would at least have 10 in everything. But other than that, no, don't trade anything across. Just
Yeah,
don't get back out, but top up your limpets. Well, I would get so you've got a grade 5 limpet controller, so you've got 3 out there at a time, and then get back out into the void.
yep. I'm gonna
But when I get back to the station, I've took a screenshot of the nav panel, and so you can see how I've ordered things. I'll take a screenshot of the trader so you can sort of see. I mean, I'm not fully topped up, but you'll be able to see roughly what I'm aiming for just by seeing the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at Webberg now. It's coming
Okay.
into
Battlefield, elite text. I have to be careful. Are you there?
yeah.
I have to be careful using 2 instances of Discord.
Of what?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's what Giordano was saying.
Well, we should really use his so that people can see us over there.
Optional internals. So I'm in outfitting, and I'm gonna look and see how to get a larger collector limpet deal.
Right, I'm at Webberg now.
Well, I've got a 3A limpet controller and a 5E because I'm using my ASP Explorer. So that's it.
If you
That's it.
Yeah, if you can get a 5B, then that's what you want.
Okay.
5B's the best.
Well, then I reduce my limpet capacity.
Oh, well, I mean, it depends what shit.
Do you see what I mean?
I use my Python, so I've always got, as long as you got 30 limpets, yeah, that's more than enough. If you've got 30 limpets and a class 5 controller, then you're sorted. I go 39,
Yeah.
but I bet I've got
Yeah,
got
sorted.
more than half left. Yeah, I've got 26 limpets left. So I started with 39 and I've got 26 left.
Because I wanted the SRV in case I was going to land on a planet and do something. So it's kind of a multi-role a little bit. I can do some combat, and I can do some SRV plus
I've
collect.
moved my vehicle. It's on. I've taken it off, but I'll either put it on the Anaconda if I'm going out a long way, or I'll put it on if it's difficult to land. I'll put it into the Asp Explorer.
Mhm.
But otherwise, and it's permanently on the Asp Explorer. But otherwise, I don't have a vehicle or anything else. They're now my 2 exploration vessels or long distance travel vessels.
Yeah.
Right, so
Okay.
here we
Well,
go.
I'm gonna.
Material trader.
I'm out of time. I'm out of time here.
I'll send to your personal account the 2 photos,
On Discord?
screenshots, so you see what I'm doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll personally message you rather than put them on there.
So it makes
Right, I don't even know.
sense. After you do
See, I
all...
don't even know what I picked up until I get here. Right, I got proto heat radiators, so that's what I was picking up. But
Okay.
it made no odds to me.
Yeah. It makes sense if someone is not specifically looking to engineer a ship, that if they're going to keep a stockpile of materials, to go to their INARA page and kind of make sure that they have armor, How about some grade 5 multi-cannons, that kind of stuff. Just in case you like, for instance, okay, long-range FSD and probably armor are probably the two main ones. If you didn't know what you were going to do next, at least have that, right?
Yeah.
FSD and maybe even the distributor, I don't know. But my materials are so low, I guess it doesn't matter at all.
No.
I
But
need
as
to
I say,
get
I
out
would
there.
make sure I had a minimum of 10 in each slot. But after that, just gather
I have
until you've exceeded your limits.
I have not been farming materials, and it shows.
Yeah, and if you're permanently trading just to get what you need to do the engineering you're doing, that's really inefficient. You're always paying a minimum of 6 to get one.
Hmm.
Well, obviously you're going to have an empty. By filling up and always having loads, then I'm never trading. Well, I'm only cross trading
I tell you what,
because I've got too many. Rather than because oh shit, I need them.
right, here's the deal. Now, I took your advice yesterday, and this morning before I left the Pleiades, I threw a 5D meta alloy hull reinforcement on Goidita
Yeah.
because it's got the corrosive stuff, and then I ditched the
You did the
collector.
grade 5. I did the
I
grade 2.
ditched the collector limpet. You said get rid of it. Why, you don't need it?
Oh yeah, you don't need a collector limpet
So I
out there.
took
No.
it off and I put the cargo rack there. So I've got 4 or 6 tons, and then that 5 slot where I had the cargo rack, I put a 5D meta alloy hull reinforcement because that's what they had for sale.
Right.
They didn't have a 5D standard, I don't think. They had a 5E standard, and then there was the module one.
Okay, well, I'm going to knock it on the head as well because I've got.
Okay.
I'm giving Dinah a lift to work tomorrow morning because she can't drive at the minute.
Okay. All right. Well, cheers.
Well, I'm not diving out. I'm just saying I'm coming to an end. You're coming to an end as well. I'm just going to send you these 2 pictures.
Okay.
So you get an idea. Go.
Okay. Well, I pinned the armor lady when I was over there. I pinned the blueprint that I was working on because I was 1 roll from getting the full grade 5. So
Yeah.
what I'll
So
probably
this
do.
Is my
What I'll probably
navigation.
do, since I'm at this trader, is trade in a way where I can go back later, click on that pinned blueprint, and go ahead and get the full-on maxed out armor for Goidita. So I'll probably do that just to kind of, so that's done, kind of finish it up.
Right, so I sent you
one
the 2
roll,
screenshots.
literally a paper width of closing the circle to get the full grade 5, literally 1 roll away.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
So there you go. There's
Okay.
my navigation. So you can see I've numbered them so that they go in an orderly. I don't need to hunt, even though I've got quite a long list. I know exactly where I'm going to find stuff because I've numbered them. So 01 and then that series is all around James.
Okay.
My A0 is for mining. That's for Panite mining. So A01, 02, 04.
Is
the
this
triple hotspots?
Where did you send it? Is it in the Elite Dangerous squad text?
No, I sent it to your own messages. If you look in your messages,
On the cell phone,
when
or
we direct message each other. We don't put it on the general chat. We direct message.
okay,
I've
I'll have
direct
to
messaged you.
look later. I don't see it right away.
Yeah, and then
Oh, I see it now. I see it.
yeah,
It's you sent a screen on the
yeah.
galaxy
Sorry. So
map.
the A ones, they're for diamonds. The B ones, that's for Panite mining. The C ones is for the Sophos runs. And then I've got engineering,
So you've got
where I get engineering materials. So the Jameson crash site, and
okay,
then the Engmat trader for the Jameson crash site, etc. And then
okay.
Dad's Hope you can just see disappearing off the screen,
I see
and it
that
all
you've
goes down
traded.
there all the way.
Yeah, I see that you've got 200 on your alloy column. You've got 235, 203, 153, 161. So they
Yeah,
kind
so
of
I try not to
yeah,
trade
yeah.
unless I've got above the magic figure.
Okay,
So on the grade ones, it's 250, and then I won't go up 250. I'll trade one. I'll wait until I've got the number required to trade and still be above 250.
okay,
So if I get to 256, then clearly I can trade one either across or up.
okay.
Yeah? So
Wow,
250,
looks
200,
good.
150, 160.
Yep, I see that. Yeah,
And that way I'm not paying, I'm only trading because I would cap out anyway. Yeah,
right.
I'm not trading, I'm not throwing anything away ever. I'm just going, oh, if I go to one of those places and start gathering,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to max out too quickly if I have more than this figure. So it's pointless having more than that figure. I might as well trade it to something that hasn't got that amount.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So there you go.
Yeah,
Okay, mate.
that's a
Right,
good policy there. And your
so I'm
stuff.
going to pop smoke, my friend.
Okay, Commander Miles. Always good to hear from you, and winging and the squadron. I'm really enjoying being a member of a squadron and everything. I feel like everything is going really well. It's a lot of fun.
It's always better with other people, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Let's check the squadron page. Maybe
It's all about the company.
I don't see any pending applications at the moment.
Well, not to worry.
Okay.
Quality over quantity.
Yep.
But we welcome new people, and if all they need to bring is a helpful attitude, generally nice people, and conversational English.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even have to be your first language. As long as you can understand us and we can understand you, you're welcome.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. Okay, thank you folks for watching. We are the Dendarii Free Mercenary Fleet. We're on INARA, and links to our Discord are on INARA. And have a great day. Stay safe, everyone, and 07.
Now you out, Josky?
All right, going out.
If you check out the books, mate, they're quite good. Well, it depends if you're into science fiction.